Alrighty, so we're gonna be looking at insane attention to detail in Southwest Florida. As you guys know, Southwest Florida actually has so much just cool hidden detail around the map, on cars, buildings, and just a whole lot more. But other than that, let's dive straight into the video and go look at the insane attention to detail in Southwest Florida. And also, before the video starts, guys, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. You'll become a certified legend. And also, make sure you guys comment down below what you think is the best attention to detail in the game. But just now, let's go straight into the video and go look at this insane attention to detail. So starting off with our first attention to detail, this one's gotta be one of my favorite, and that is when it rains, water flies up from your wheels. And let me show you what I mean by that. So as we can see, when I'm driving, you see these like particles or whatever, that is actually water because it is currently raining in the game, and it even makes your car lose control more than usual. As we can see, I don't even have drift tires on, I have my traction control on, and I'm sliding all over the place when I turn. As you can see, I can't save that. It is just so slidey, and this has to be one of my favorite attention to details just within the game because it's just so cool to actually see the weather affect the car, which I just think is super cool. But yes, I honestly love this because it makes it so fun to drift in, and it honestly just adds a lot to the game. And also, the more we get into this video, the more insane the attention to detail gets. So make sure you watch till the end of the video to see the best attention to detail in the game. So now, with our second attention to detail, this one's actually a bit different, and I actually really like this attention to detail, and that is badges on your cars. We can see we got a beautiful Honda badge right here in the front and even in the back. But the reason why I put badges on this list is because not every car actually has badges. So as we can see right behind us, we have a Tesla Model Y right here, and there's no badges on this car, but only some cars actually have badges, if you guys did not know that. Some cars also only have one badge. So for example, this Alfa Romeo SUV we got right here has the badge right here in the front, but if we actually go to the back, there is no badge. So it's actually just different with a bunch of cars, and that's why I just think it's such a great attention to detail, because with a badge it actually looks super nice, but sometimes without a badge it's also very unique. And sometimes cars can only have one in the back, sometimes they'll only have one in the front like I just showed you, and sometimes they will have both, like the Toyota Avalon right here. So we can see badge in the back, and then right here we got a badge in the front. So every car actually has a different amount of badges, which is just pretty cool to see, and I just think that's a super cool attention to detail. So with our third attention to detail, it actually has to do something with old classic cars. As we can see right here, we have a beautiful Porsche, and what's cool about this car is that it actually has a lot of detail on it. And the cool thing about these old cars is because they have these classic license plates right here. So we can see we got like this blue license plate. Another really cool attention to detail within these cars is the pop-up headlights. As we can see, if we just turn on the headlights, we can actually see them pop up, which I just think is super cool. I really like that attention to detail. They even have like an animation going with this. We can see right there, super cool. I really like that. But the main reason why I wanted to show you guys these classic cars is because what's really cool about them is that you can't turn off the ABS or traction control because they don't have that. These cars, that was not around at the time, and that is super cool to actually see them not make it compatible with this car. As we can see, if I were to brake really hard, it's gonna lock up my brakes because I don't have ABS. So it's basically like I have no traction control on or ABS on, which I just think is a super cool attention to detail with this old car, and I really like how they did that. Now, another really cool attention to detail in Southwest Florida is actually about license plates. As you guys can see right here, we got the old blue classic license plate on these cars, and you know, the regular Florida license plate on all our other cars. But there are actually some limited time cars with different license plates. Let me show you. As we can see right here, if we spawn in the Dodge Charger Daytona, as we can see right here, this car actually has a Michigan plate right here, which I just think is super cool because it has a Michigan plate on it, and we're in Florida, which I just think is really cool. And then another car with a different plate is actually the Toby Marshall edition Mustang. As we can see right here, it has a New York license plate because this is actually the car from the Need for Speed movie. So as we can see right here, it has a New York plate, which I just think is super cool to see different license plate in Southwest Florida. Now with this next attention to detail, which I think is super cool, it actually has to do something with the Lamborghini Huracan Evo right here. And the cool thing about this car is that it actually has a push to start button in the car. Let me show you. As we can see right here, it has this push to start button right here. It obviously does not work, but I still think that is a super cool attention to detail because this is like one of the only cars in the game with a push to start button on it. As we can see right here, I just think it looks so cool, and I just really like this attention to detail because it's really unique. And sadly it doesn't actually work. I think that'd be a really cool script that if you got in your car and you just click the button, so for example if you could just click it right there, it could start up. I think that'd be cool, but it's probably not going to happen since, you know, there's not really a point to have that. You know, you could just press F instead, which is a lot easier, but you know. But once again, I just think this is a really nice attention to detail because this is like one of the only cars with it. Another really cool attention to detail actually has to do with the hospital job. So if you actually make yourself the hospital worker job right here, we click that, okay, we spawn at the hospital, but once we actually walk into the hospitals, we can see right here my outfit changes. I'm in a different outfit, and when we're actually walking around in the hospital, we can hear that there's actually a lot of background noise. Listen to this. So yeah, as you can hear, there's like a bunch of background noise, but I just think that's a really cool attention to detail because this job actually switches your clothes, and there's a bunch of detail within the noise and the background, and it actually makes it feel like you're in a real hospital, which I just think is a really cool attention to detail. Another really cool attention to detail is actually some buildings, but these buildings don't have an interior. And that building that I'm talking about is B-Hop. As you guys know, this is supposed to be the replica of IHOP, but in Southwest Florida, this is right beside Starbucks, as we could see right here. Here's Starbucks, but there's actually an IHOP in Southwest Florida. Sadly, this does not have an interior, but yeah, it's just cool to even see them put so much detail into these buildings that don't even have an interior. Like, look at it. They even got a logo for it, but yet there's no interior. So who knows, maybe that's something we could look forward into the future. So there it is, everybody. I just showed you guys the insane attention to detail in Southwest Florida. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Make sure to go check out part 1 of this if you haven't seen it already. I had a lot of fun making both of these videos. Let me know if you want to see a part 3, and also comment down below what you think is the best attention to detail in Southwest Florida. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, share this video with your friends, and yeah, other than that, peace out, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day.